Cascade, the Cougars at 21-10 against the Denver Cyclones, who are 14-11. We get ready for this ball game here tonight, as Cascade has not been to a regional final since 1994. The last time the program was at the state tournament as well. Denver has been to a regional final the last 5 seasons. This is their 5th in 5 seasons. 1 state tournament, so 1-3 record in regional finals coming in. That was back in 2012. That was the first time in program history. Bill, should be an interesting matchup here tonight.
Well, it should be, in the fact that you look at this bracket when it first came out, and I don't know that probably too many people gave Denver a chance of getting here with ranked BCLUW in the opposite side of that bracket, but you know, credit Denver for coming out and playing some good softball. They have done a nice job of getting through here. Gave up 1 run in 2 games, so good pitching, obviously.
Yes, indeed. John Swisher back with you from Sill Field. Cascade postseason softball here tonight. The Cougars take on the Cyclones of Denver in this regional final, Class 2A Region 4 style. So get ready for this ball game. Head coach of the Cougars, Ken Weber, joining me now. Is Coach, you like to make it interesting for your fans. Last week, 2 one-run victories, and this team just found a way. And the mentality of going out there, playing your game, and see what happens.
Yeah, that's correct. Last 2 games are really close games. You know, that taught the girls how to battle, and you know, them close games. You know, it's really important that you stay up on the game. Our biggest goal tonight is getting out in front right away. It's really important to set the tone right away and be aggressive.
And Friday night, you've been around softball for a long time. You ever seen a finish like that on an intentional walk and a fastball to win it in a situation like that?
No, I've been around softball a long time, and I've never ever seen anything like that. But you know what? That's what you call big break.
Yes, indeed. You take advantage of it. You put yourself in that position, and you're able to succeed and get by the semifinal in Clayton Ridge on Friday night. Now, a team with some experience in regional finals. This is Denver's 5th regional final in a row. The Cyclones have been here, and the experience factor, how much have you talked to your girls about that?
Well, I told them that for us, it's play hard. You know, at this time, anything can happen. You know, with Denver, I did some scouting on them. I definitely know their pitcher. I've been around her a little bit during travel ball, and yeah, experience does help, but it's one game.
Absolutely. It's all about tonight, what happens, and how you make the plays. And you talked about Denver have not played them, haven't been on the schedule maybe ever. This might be the first ever meeting of looking back through the stats. But what else has impressed you about their team when you've seen them this year?
I would say pitching. I mean, their pitcher is a tough pitcher. They got couple good sticks that are pretty aggressive at the plate, and, you know, I'm sure they're good with the small ball. It's just, you know, setting the tone right away. That's what I'm looking at.
You betcha. And this team, after the season, you'll go through and talk to the girls about the history they've made here. But what a run. And I know the Cascade faithful are behind you. Lots of support always when Cascade Athletics do well, and no different with the softball program. But they're a part of history here.
That is correct. You know, one game away from, it's been 21 years since last time the Cougars made it to state. This is their 2nd regional final game, so we got a lot to gain tonight, and I know my girls are fired up for it.
Fired up they are, and here we go. Cascade won the coin toss, and they are the home team here tonight at Sill Field in Manchester. We're starting a little early here. 6:56 will be our first pitch. As Denver steps in first, Jaden Walter, the pitcher, is the right-handed batter to face the Cascade pitcher. There is a strike at the knees on the inner half. As we're underway with a strike, 0-1 the count here. These 2 teams meeting for the first time ever. The Cyclones, Ashley Walter in his 5th season. There's a swung on and missed. Strike 2, 0-2 the count. Walter's 103 and 49 5 seasons. Head coach Ken Weber, his 4th season, 85 and 50. The first regional final for Cascade since 1994 when they made it to state. There is a pitch up and out for ball 1, 1-2 the count.
Yeah, and they got a very veteran set of umpires here. They got 3 umpires here tonight, and in Northeast Iowa, these are probably, for softball officials, probably as good as it gets.
Absolutely. We run into them every year during this time of year. Al Heim behind home plate, Al Stoltz on first base, and Cal on third. The 3 from the Dubuque area. Got the assignment from the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union for this Class 2A Region 4 final here tonight. Another ball outside. 2-2 the count on the way. It's popped up on a play right side, and we'll stay with a 2-2 count. Lindsey Dolphin inside the circle for the Cascade Cougars. A junior pitcher. Done a tremendous job helping to lead her team this year. There's a ground ball off the end of the bat right side. Second baseman Annie Meyer up and over the put-out. 4-3 ground out for out number 1. Here in the top of the first inning brings up Anna Fuller now. For the Cougars, left to right, Chloe Ray, Lexi Weber, and Riley Takis. Around the infield, Laura Kramer, Noelle Green, Annie Meyer, and Bailey Clemens. And the catcher, Lisa Tucker. And inside the circle, the aforementioned Lindsay Dolphin. As there is a ball popped up in the infield. Dolphin has it inside the circle. Will make the catch just to the right of the rubber for out number 2. A quick 2 down here brings up Megan Bruncheon now, a designated player in the lineup for head coach Walter, with 2 down here in this top of the first inning.
Yeah, Dolphins made some quality pitches already here in this first inning. Get the leadoff batter. She got ahead 0-2. And then just kind of move the ball around and got a nice pitch on the outer portion and get a little ground ball in the infield. Then a great pitch to get that little pop.
There's a hot shot ground ball right up the middle. It gets past Dolphin. She made an effort for it. Bending for it, but not in time. Into center field it rolls for the first hit of the ball game. 2-out variety, and it brings up the number 4 hitter here. Mallory Steege, the third baseman for Denver. Steege standing in against Dolphin. Takes a strike in the outside corner, thigh high. Oh, and 1 the count with 1 on, 2 down here. This is hot shot left side, down the line, foul right in front of Coach Walter in the third base box. For Lindsay Dolphin, the junior, this is her 13th start of the year, 9-4 record coming in, 93 innings pitched, 88 hits against her, 47 runs against, 28 earned runs, 2.11 ERA. She's walked 16, hit 2, struck out 46. Opponents are hitting just 218 against her. Talented right-handed junior. The 0-2 pitch outside, too far for ball 1 and throw it out. As not in time, Bruncheon playing with the catcher Tucker a little bit there, daring her to throw it. She did, able to get back safely.
If she'd have thrown it right away, she might have had her. She kind of hesitated, took a couple steps, looked at it, and then finally threw it.
Here's a little liner left side, going to go foul down the halfway down the third base line. Left field in the corner, cut off by Ray, and foul ground for the count to stay at 1 ball and 2 strikes here. On this beautiful Monday night, just a warm, really warm night we've had in a while. Of course, you've been outside at all today. There's a snap throw. The runner's in trouble now. The throw to second. She's going to be tagged out. Good job by Clemens getting it to Green on the 2-3-6. And Bruncheon was off the bag a little bit too far that time. Tucker was well aware of it. And the first put out there of the game strands the first hit of the game for the Cougars, for the Cyclones, I should say, as we go to the bottom of the first for the Cougars. No score for Manchester. This is Cougar postseason softball from KMCH Sports.
To auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
John Swisher, Bill Logan, glad to have you along here in Manchester tonight as the annual Delaware County Fair just getting underway here this evening to start another edition of the Delaware County Fair. We are here at Sill Field tonight for Cascade Cougars softball as they take on Denver. So 1 hit, no runs, no errors, nobody left on base in that first inning for the Denver Cyclones. There's a ball downstairs after a strike. 1-1 the count to Lindsay Dolphin, the junior pitcher of record. She's able to get on and set the table. She has 33 hits, second on the team, 34 runs. That's the most on the team. Little popper right side of the plate, going to go foul for strike 2. 1-2 the count. As Dolphin stolen base department, once she gets on, she's been flawless. 18 of 18 on the year, a .437 on-base percentage, a .330 hitter, second leading hitter on the team behind the senior Lexi Weber. A 1-2 count, lays off a pitch well outside and high for ball 2. 2-2 the count here to Lindsay Dolphin. Dolphin, Ray, Weber, Kramer, Tinkis, Tucker, Clemens, Green, and Meyer. The starting lineup here for Coach Ken Weber. Assistant Chad Gale is running the first base coaching box. His assistant duties, as always, has a ground ball left side. And Dolphin's going to get on first with the first error of the game. It looked like a routine play. It was for the third baseman, Stiege. A throw over about waist high. Hit Thurm in the side of the glove. Not able to haul it in as it rolled off. And Dolphin is there. And the Cougars have the first runner for them tonight.
Yeah, that was almost too good a throw. I mean, it was right there. A nice pull-up throw by Stiege. She got that ball over there very, very quickly in time. But first baseman Thurm just unable to hang on to it.
Showing bunt, putting up in the air right side, going to go down foul by Chloe Ray. As Ray, the fourth leading hitter on this team, one of 2 seniors, her and Weber, only 2 seniors on this roster, as Ray is hitting .303. 99 at bats, 24 runs, 30 hits, has 8 doubles, leads second on the team in that category. She has 13 RBI. As she takes her practice cuts and stands back in, ready for the 0-1 pitch with 1 on, nobody down, bottom of the first. The pitch on the way, it's bunted left side. Third baseman Stiege coming on, fires the first with the second baseman covering for the sacrifice there with 1 down. Dolphins get to second, and Lexi Weber will stand in.
Yeah, and in a game like this, you know, Cascade has not scored the runs that maybe they wanted to the last couple of games. Defeated McCody Valley 4-3, and then Clayton Ridge 1-0 in 9 innings.
Mm-hmm.
So it isn't like they've been able to get the bats going, put a lot of runs up. So, you know, thinking now along that line here again tonight, get ahead early.
Yes, indeed. Playing small ball any way to get ahead, get runs. There's a strike to the outside corner to Lexi Weber. 5-year starter for Cascade. She is the daughter of head coach Ken Weber. The 0-1 outside of low. Gets away from the catcher, and that will be enough to get Dolphin to third. On the pass ball, so Dolphins on third. Weber going to attend Coe College and play softball for head coach Diane Meyer. As Weber has a huge list of honors. Played a lot of off-season travel ball as well as one of the talented athletes here for Cascade. Takes the ball outside, 2-1 the count with 1 down. The first run of the game, the Cascade faithful hope is on third base with 1 down here in the bottom of the first. Weber chops this one right back to the middle. That'll be enough. Oh, scoot into the outfield as well for a hit. Weber's going to try to stretch it. She does to second base. Cascade up early here, 1-0. Weber gets to second with 1 down.
Yeah, she just hit it hard right out front of home plate and went over the pitcher Walter's head out in center field, so got the RBI single. But then the center fielder, Anna Fuller, came in and booted it. And very alert, aggressive base running by Weber. She ran the first saw that she booted it, and just far enough away that she got herself at second base and back into scoring position again. So Cascade gets on this early lead, 1-0.
And a meeting inside the circle here for the entire infield and the battery. No coaches out there for Denver. Laura Kramer will stand in. So Lexi Weber gets RBI number 34, leads the team by 10 in that category. 475 hitters on second base. Laura Kramer stands in now. She's the third hitter on the team, only a sophomore. The right-handed batter takes a ball outside and high. 1-0 the count. Kramer is a .333 hitter, 32 hits, 7 doubles, 9 runs, 24 RBI, second in the team in that department. The 1-0 is a strike. Inside corner at the knees. 1-1 the count with 1 down here. 1-0 Cascade has jumped on the scoreboard early here tonight.
Yeah, that's a great location on that pitch, low and inside.
The chopper right side off the glove of the pitcher, now bobbled by the second baseman. And Denver, all kinds of nervous here tonight. It just seems coming out of the gate, and Cascade taking full advantage of. We talked about the experience. Some of these Denver girls, this is all they've known, regional final softball for the past 5 years, winning it once in 2012 to get to their only state tournament. And Cascade's coming in here loose. Sometimes it's all right to be the looser team.
Well, yeah, they haven't been here for 21 years, and Denver, this is the 5th year in a row, but right now they look like the one that hasn't been here for 20 years. And third error of the first inning already here for the Cyclones.
As Walter did deflect it, but it was on the ground and coming to her slowly enough. Marquez just took her eye off of that ball as Kramer's on first with the E4. Weber is on third. And the ball is strike, 1-1 to count now with one down. Runners on first and third. 1-0 Cascade. Riley Tank is standing in, the sophomore. 90 at-bats, 22 runs, 27 hits, 15 RBI, a 300 hitter. This one swung on to miss. Weather high for strike 2, 1-2 the count. One of 6 batters batting 300 or better. Here is the sophomore Takis.
And a chance for Cascade to really open things up here in the first inning. And you like to get ahead first, and they played that small ball. Did what they needed to do to get the first run in there, but now base hit here. They've only got just the one hit, the RBI single, but the 3 errors have contributed to Cascade's little rally here in the bottom of the first.
The 2-2 is strike 3 right there, inner half above the knees. Takis didn't like it, but I don't know where she thought that pitch missed because that looked good from here.
Yes, it did. That was a great, great pitch.
As Takis, maybe she's frustrated with herself for out number 2 as Lisa Tucker coming in now, the catcher, the 6th batter in this inning. An error, a sacrifice, a hit, an error, and a strikeout. 2 outs and runners on first and third, 1-0 Cougars. Here's a strike. Nips that outside corner above the knees for strike 1 on 1 to count. Here to Lisa Tucker, the sophomore catcher. 20 runs for her, 24 hits, and 88 at-bats, 7 doubles, 14 runs. She's a .273 hitter. The 0-1 is swung at shoulder high. Went up and chased that one, came up empty to Tucker. 0-2 the count. As a pitcher, Jaden Walter, the junior, her 23rd start of the season, a 13-9 mark. 149 innings pitched coming in tonight. 102 hits against her, 88 runs against, 50 earned runs, a 2.35 ERA. Opponents hitting 161 against her, and there is strike 3 on the outside corner, thigh high. Another good pitch from Walter to get out of it, but Cascade gets on the board first here, leading 1-0. We'll go to the second inning. This is Cougar postseason softball from KFCH Sports.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Check them out on their web at bobstephenmotors.com.
A great night out awaits you at Hartridge Golf Course. Join us for Taco Tuesday and our Thursday night specials featuring roasted chicken. Watch the Iowa games with 50-cent wings and drink specials at Hartridge, north of Manchester on 195th Street.
For your home, auto, health, and life insurance needs, American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon Agency, and East Main in Manchester. Best luck to all the area athletes and coaching staff from American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon Agency in Manchester. Your dream is out there. Go get it. They'll protect it.
Himes Construction is proud to sponsor all the area athletes, teams, coaches, and fans. For all your construction needs, see the experts at Himes Construction, Manchester.
Northeast Iowa Telephone Service in Manchester has everything you need to stay connected. Northeast Iowa Telephone has a staff of professionals available to help you get connected, from the installation of your new entertainment system to cable and data wiring in your home or business. Northeast Iowa Telephone Service is your sight, sound, and electronics connection on South Franklin Street in downtown Manchester.
Back inside the Chili press box here at Sill Field, John Swisher and Bill Logan. Days like this, I really appreciate you installing this air conditioner, donating this air conditioner about, 10 years ago?
Yeah, and it was worth every nickel of it here right now. These are the days why we did it. Yes, long time ago.
So from the bottom of my heart, again, I thank you for that.
Exactly, it was awesome.
Wilma and Steve, I'm sure, agree with that as well.
There's no reason being in a press box without air conditioning, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes, indeed. A ball bounces to the plate after a strike as we start the second inning. 1-1 the count. Here to the Denver Cyclone number 4 batter, Mallory Steege. She was at the plate when Brunching got thrown out. There's a liner left side. Green goes to her left and makes the catch. The L6 line out to the shortstop. Round number 1 brings up Madison Thurm.
Yeah, that was a nice play. Good position there by the shortstops. Noelle Green, as it came right to her, she maybe took one step to her left. And dealing with the sun there a little bit, she blocks it. There's a little fly ball hit out to the right fielder, Riley Takis, and she'll catch it for out number 2.
Came on the run and to her left. Takis, no problems with that one. So the fly out to the right fielder for a quick 2 down. Lindsay Dolphin done a great job early on here. Allowed 1 hit in that first inning, but the Cougar defense was able to track her down and throw her out. And that run down to end the first inning. Here's a ball called inside as Haley Barkow stands in. The 6-hitter, second baseman, right coach Ashley Walter and the Denver Cyclones. Ball 2 downstairs there. Coach Walter, her 5th season here, 103 and 49. She's an all-star, all-state player. Played her ball here at Denver. Has some state records still. Has some long list of program records for Denver as well. There's a strike 2 and 1 to count as Walter went to Valparaiso, played D1 softball from 05 to 09 after graduating from Denver in 05. Here's a little looper right side, going to go foul. That's the efforting Bailey Clemens, the first baseman. 2 and 2 the count. Coach Walter picked up her 100th career win back on June 25th at Sumner Fredericksburg in a victory for her team. 2 and 2 the count with 2 down here. Barkow takes that one just down for ball 3. We're full down, 3 and 2. Barkow 11 runs, 18 hits, a 288 hitter on the season. This one's shot left side. Third baseman Kramer coming on. Fires, not going to be in time. First infield hit of the night there as Barkow hustling that one out. You knew he was going to be in trouble and came off the bat as Kramer got to it as quick as she could, but just not quick enough.
Yeah, she got down there lickety-split. She reminded me of the speed that Emily Toll gets down there. I mean, she was down there very, very quick.
I thought you were going to say my speed.
Your speed? No, they'd have thrown you out.
You haven't seen my speed, have you?
Well, if you had some, I'm sure you would show it to us. I'm not sure you're much quicker than our other pass.
Ooh, wow. There's a proper left side. That hurts a little. And almost in foul ground, right on the line. A leaping catch by Green at the last second with her back towards the infield. Green puts it away on the pop-out from the shortstop for out number 3 as Denver leads the runner. We go to the bottom of the second. Cascade 1, Denver 0. This regional final. More of it coming up next from KMCH Sports.
Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence has over 100 years of experience. Wapsie Valley Creamery is a family-owned business dedicated to serving Eastern Iowa farmers. Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence, partners in excellence.
Brown Sales and Lacing in Elkader wishes all the area athletes and coaching staff continued success. They realize the hard work and dedication it takes in and out of the classroom. Good luck from everyone at Brown Sales and Leasing, your hometown dealer wherever your hometown may be.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Crop Production Services in Winthrop is proud to support all area athletes and coaches, as well as the fans. For all of your chemical seed, fertilizer, agronomy, soil sampling, and custom applications, call Crop Production Services in Winthrop.
John Bell back with you from Silfield here in Manchester. Class 2A Region 4 final. The winner goes to the state tournament. Be the second in program history for both teams. First since 94 for Cascade. First since 2012 for Denver. Here's a slow ground ball right side. The second baseman, Barkow, no problems with that one. She fires to first and retires Bailey Clemens, the Cascade first baseman, leading off here with a 4-3 ground out to the second baseman for out number 1. Brings up the number 8 hitter here is Natalie Frazier, the shortstop. It's 1 down. Thank you, sir. Is this Frazier?
Yes.
Okay, Noah Green is on deck then.
He's on deck. Yeah, I skipped one for you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Upstairs for a swinging strike 2, 0-2 the count. As on deck is Noel Green, the shortstop. 0-2 the count. Here to Natalie Frazier, swung on and missed for strike 2, and quickly 2 down.
Yeah, she's doing a nice job. That's her third strikeout here already. She's got 185 strikeouts in 149 innings, so she's averaging a little more than a strikeout an inning, so doing a nice job here going right after the Cougar hitters. Error-wise, I looked up here, and they got 40 errors in 25 games, so a little over 1 a game, but they had 3 that first inning, so if they can settle down here. First pitch swung on and fouled back to the screen.
By Noel Green, the shortstop, the number 9 batter, I should say. As Green stands back in. 84 bats, 15 runs, 21 hits, 8 doubles, 20 RBI, 273, 250 hitter. Check that. Swung through that one for strike 2, 0-2 the count. Here with 2 down. The bottom of the second inning, Cascade leading 1-0. A ground out, a strikeout swinging, and now Green standing in with an 0-2 count against the pitcher, Walter. Foul ball hard back to the screen behind home plate. 0-2 the count here with 2 away. Denver lost 6 seniors from a team that went 25-9 a year ago, lost to North Butler in a regional final 4-3 last year. This one is scooped up and out of play right side, 0-2 the count. The best record in program history for Denver is 27-8 in 2012, their first and only state trip. Their 5th regional final in a row. Cascade, their first regional final since 94, looking for their 2nd state tournament since that year. And there's a off-speed pitch down in the dirt. The catcher is going to throw it down. It couldn't come up with it cleanly, but the strikeout there for out number 3. The 4th strikeout for the Cougar offense will go to the 3rd. Cascade 1, Denver 0. This is postseason softball from KMCH Sports.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staff from Financial Strategies and Dave's Complete Construction. For all of your financial planning and finance needs, see Vicki at Financial Strategies in Dyersville. And for all of your construction needs, see Dave at Dave's Complete Construction in Delhi.
City of Manchester would like to wish all the area athletes, teams, and coaches the best of luck. The City of Manchester appreciates all the hard work and dedication put forth on the field and in the classroom. Go teams!
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404. For more information, your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber, big town quality with small town service. Delhi Lumber, your authorized overhead Midland door dealer, has big town quality with small town service.
Back into Stillfield here in Manchester. John Swisher, Bill Logan, glad to have you along with NCDO producer Megan Offerman down Main Street here, east side of Manchester. As this Monday night Class 2A Region 4 final, 95 degrees, a feel-like temperature of 100. Humidity is only at 49% right now. That feels a lot higher. And winds out of the southwest slightly at 7 miles per hour. A swinging strike for the number 8 batter, Marissa Stock. 8-9-1, Stock, Woman, and Walter do it for the Denver Cyclones. Here's a little looper into center field. That'll get down for a hit. The 3rd hit of the game for Denver. As it's a leadoff single center off the bat of Marissa Stock. It brings up Natalie Lohman now.
Yeah, Denver's had 1 hit each inning, but each time it was with 2 outs. So now they're going to begin the inning here with a base hit. That brings up the number 9 hitter, and we'll see how Coach Kraft will play this now, trying to get that one. And number 9 here, they're in at 3rd, expecting a bunt.
Here's a bunt off the bat of Lohman. Oh, and 1 the count. Now the 0-1 on the way, bunt, and that hit the ball in fair territory. That's going to be an out. You betcha. Or was in the box. He's saying he's still in the box. I think he's going to call a foul ball. Foul ball, strike one. 0-1 the count. He was right on top of it. Said still in the batter's box for strike two.
So was Ed Gowell out there. He immediately called it, type stuff. So that's that veteran officiating crew that we were just talking about. Good call there.
Off the end of the bat right side, right fielder right there. Had to step up, maybe step back a half of a step to take us, but she hauls it in. The fly out to the right fielder for out. Number one brings up Jaden Walter here.
Yeah, we'll see how that plays out here. Unable to get that runner sacrificed there. A couple of foul ball bunt attempts, and then having to swing away with 2 strikes and flying out. So runner still at first, 1 out, and leadoff hitter will step in.
Jaden Walter, the sister of head coach Ashley Walter Kraft, got married just recently. There is a shortstop to second base, force out, ground ball left side off the bat of Walter. Green got to it in a hurry. The flip to Meyer for the force out of Stock as Walter reaches on the fielder's choice.
Yeah, that was a heads-up play there by Green, knowing the fact that ball, she could get the lead runner. A lot of times, once you field that ball, looks like they got number 15, I think he said. 15, Erica Jaski is a courtesy runner for the pitcher.
Jaski is a sophomore, and there's a ground ball right side. Nice backhanded attempt, and Meyer just going to take the runner herself, a tag out there. Nice play by Annie Meyer, the sophomore, and the Cougars get out of it as they strand another runner here for Denver. Bottom of the third we go, 1-0 Cascade. Back into this from KMC Sports.
A diamond of perfection deserves a jeweler of equal distinction. Kelleher selects jewelry the way you should choose a jeweler, very carefully. Trust the best. Choose Kelleher's jewelry for your jewelry. Good luck to all area athletes, teams, and coaches from Kelleher's Jewelry in Monticello.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Call Bi-County Disposal Incorporated for all of your residential and commercial construction disposal needs. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staff from Bi-County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
John Bell back with you from Sill Field. Bottom of the third inning is here. Cascade leading 1-0. Lindsay Dolphin will stand in. Start the inning off. Leadoff batter for the Cougars. The junior pitcher got on with an error. She scored the first and only run to date in this game. There's a strike taken. Bunt, and she pulled back, took it on the inner half above the knees for strike 1-0 and won the count. As Denver 14-11 on the year, 4-3 neutral, 4-5 on the road. They were 4 out of 8 teams in the NICL East Division as Arlo Columbus was the first in that conference. They're playing for a berth to state tonight against Center Point Urbana. Cascade coming in 21-10 overall, 10-7 on the road. They were 4 of 12 teams in the River Valley Conference. Their second year in that conference, 10-8 record, 11-2 in non-conference play. Here's a ball downstairs, misses for ball 2, 2-1 the count. Here to Lindsay Dolphin.
Yeah, the shadows are pretty much covered the infield here now. Left fielder and center fielder still having to battle that sun here.
The 2-1 on the way. Chop left side foul in front of Coach Weber in that third base coaching box as it scampers all the way down the fence line. Left fielder Lyons chases it down 2-2. The count here to Lindsay Dolphin.
Great crowd here tonight by both teams. Bleacher area out beyond right field. Got a lot of lawn chairs out there. A few people in the bleachers. Some people out by the scoreboard. A couple of them sitting in the shade of the scoreboard.
There's a ground ball left side. Going to go foul. Picked up in foul territory by Stiege. Dolphin, the 4-year starter. Third baseman when she's not pitching. Utility player, her 8th grade year. And then started either at third or pitching 9th, 10th, and this season as a junior, one of the valuable members of this 21-10, 14th ranked Class 2A Cougar team. 2-2 from Walter on the way downstairs, but good enough right at the knees over the middle of the dish for strike number 3. And Dolphin is the 5th strikeout victim of the night against Jaden Walter, the pitcher for Denver.
Yeah, and Walter, she's a strikeout machine. She's averaging over 1 an inning. And she does do a nice job of moving the ball in and out, up and down. And they got a nice one there that she got Dolphin to just look at. And 5th strikeout, second one looking.
1 down, brings up Chloe Ray now. She swings through that one upstairs. Shed high, 0-1 the count. And with 1 away.
Yeah, only 2 seniors in the starting lineup for Cascade. Chloe Ray and the undecorated Lexi Weber. So good nucleus coming back for next year.
Ball downstairs and out for ball 1. 1 and 1 the count. The 1-1 to the left-hander. Pops it up left side. Going to go on a play. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 down. Cascade making history. First regional final since 1994. And that team went 30-21. They were 5th in the Big Bend Conference that year. 0-3 at state at Fort Dodge that season. But what a season it was. Head coach Jim O'Mara for the Cougars back in 1994. Butch Weber and company trying to do the same this year. Strike 3. Swung on, missing. Outside corner, could not get a piece of that one. And another strikeout. 6 for the ball game now for Walter. Gives us 2 down here. The bottom of the 3rd, Cascade leading 1-0.
Yeah, that was a great pitch. I'm not sure if it would have been called a strike, but it's on that outside corner and too close to take with 2 strikes. So Walter really doing a nice job of spotting that ball. That pitch is just outside, taken for ball 1 by Lexi Weber. She has the only hit so far here for Cascade, an RBI single to center field her first time up. Hit it hard into the ground, 1 hop over the pitcher's head. Fly ball foul over the third base dugout on play.
Had that RBI hit back in the first to center field as Lindsey Dolphin came in to score. Cascade went down 1-2-3 in order in the second. Weber stands back in with a 1-1 count. 2 down here in the last of the third. 1-0 Cougars. The 1-1 is chopped right in front of the plate. Catcher get out to it, fires at first, and not able to hang on the ball is firm as the runner and the ball got there about the same time. Popped out of the glove, just getting over the helmet. Might have nicked the helmet on the way by, but not able to hang on to it is Thurm, and Weber's on first base.
Yeah, tough play. 4th error of the game, but it was kind of almost into that runner, and it did what she could do, but unfortunately dropped out of her glove. Had she held on to it, would have been an out. 3rd out of the inning, so see if Cascade take advantage of a 2-out error.
This ball is hit deep to center field. Fuller going back. That ball's going to one-hop the bottom of the wall. Bounces all the way off right back to Fuller. Coming in is Weber. She will score standing up, and Cascade ahead 2-0 on a 2-out RBI stand-up double by Laura Kramer. Boy, she put a charge into that ball as it hit off the base of the fence out there. And actually did Fuller a favor as it came right back to her.
Yeah, it's 205 to dead center, so she probably had about 200 of it. Great job, got over the head of Fuller, and Weber did a tremendous job getting around those bases in a hurry and took advantage of that 2-out error, scored the second unearned run of the game.
2-0 Cougars with 2 down. Riley Tankes will stand in with the runner on second. She chops this one left side. Just a foul ball. Just foul was the call. As Coach Weber,
they're still making sure it's foul ball because the third base umpire, he says, on my call, you didn't call, but the home plate umpire immediately.
Yep, right away. Just to the left of the bag. It was right in front of the bag. It was very close. No doubt about it. Coach Weber was hoping he got the benefit of the doubt, but he did not. Coach Mr. Heim was right on top of it for strike 1 on the count with a runner on second. Tankes. She puts a charge into this ball. That's deep to center field. That ball is gone! A 2-run home run off the bat of Riley Tankes. And the offensive floodgates have opened for the Cougars with 3 runs here in the bottom of the third as they go up 4-0.
Yeah, the last one was hit pretty hard. This was just a smidgen harder. And now Denver coach Ashley Kraft going out there. She gets a new game ball from the umpire and jogs out there and got her whole team out there. Just get them settled down. You know, a 2-out error and then an RBI double and then a 2-run home run. Have put 4 runs up on the board, all unearned runs. As you know, they could have got out of this inning 1, 2, 3, but Cascade's done a tremendous job of taking advantage of that 2-out error.
This time taking advantage of the opportunity with the weren't able to do in that first inning when Denver gave them 3 errors and the Cascade Cougars only scored 1. So that they feel a little more relieved, but now just hitting the ball and putting it in play. 2 batters in a row. Kramer and Takis jumped on pitches. They were good pitchers. A lot of the plate involved with Walter. I'm sure her older sister had some advice there to not be so friendly with the plate and trying to keep the ball lower in the zone, but Cascade has taken advantage and have a 4-run lead here in the bottom of the third with 2 down.
Yeah, Cascade as a team had 15 home runs coming in, so they do have a little pop in there, and they just demonstrated that, a 200-foot double, and that one's probably about a 215-foot home run. So, you know, taking advantage of that 2-out error and putting some air underneath their center fielder, Anna Fuller's got to be thinking, wow, those girls can hit that ball and they hit it hard.
The 16th team home run of the season for the Cougars for Riley Takis. Her second long ball. There's a ball after a strike bunted off the bat of Lisa Tucker. 1-1 the count here with 2 down. On the other side for Denver, checking out their power numbers, they have 4 home runs. Stiggy has 3 of the 4. Fuller has the other one for the Cyclones. There's a ball 2. 2-1 the count. Here to Lisa Tucker with 2 down. 3 runs in after 2 strikeouts. Boy, what a difference a couple batters makes. Walter was cruising along. She retired 7 batters in a row. Then that error and 2 deep hits. The last one, that 2-run shot by Takis. 2-2 the count here to Lisa Tucker.
Yeah, it's just Cascade. This inning is finally taking advantage of what Denver's given them there a little bit, and Denver only averaging 3.5 runs a game.
Swung on and missed for the 3rd strikeout of the inning, but in between there, the Cougars get 3 runs, and they go up 4-0. To the 4th we go. Cougar postseason softball from KMC Sports.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Wright Funeral Home wishes all the area athletes and coaching staff the best of luck for a successful baseball and softball season. Wright Funeral Home with locations in Cascade, Dyersville, Epworth, and Farley.
Come see the guys at New Vienna Ag Automation for all of your Sukup corn drying fans, heaters, and drying floors, all in stock. Good luck to all area athletes and coaching staff for continued success from the guys at New Vienna Ag Automation, your stocking Sukup sales and service dealer in New Vienna.
Hi, this is Jamie Baskey at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Riker Shoes is your specialty shoe store. They carry women's shoes to size 13 and men's shoes to size 18. All sandals on sale now. Riker Shoes is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Fridays from 9 till 6. Wednesdays, 8:30 till 5:30, and Saturdays, 9 till 4:30. Don't miss their annual sandal sale going on now. Riker Shoes, your sports shoes headquarters in Dyersville.
Well, with studio producer Megan Hoffman, John Swisher, Bill Logan back with you from Sill Field here in Manchester, home of the West Delaware Hawks softball team. The Hawks compete in a regional final tomorrow night. As there's a little looper, great play by Annie Meyer, the sophomore, going to her left and able to haul that one in back behind first base over the head of the Clemens. And the pop out to the second baseman, Meyer, off the bat of Brunsheen, starts off the top of the 4th inning. Cougars leading 4-0 after 3 runs in that 3rd inning. 3 runs, 2 hits, another error by Denver. 4 down the night for the Cyclones. Nobody left on base. This is popped up right side, right in front of the Denver first base dugout as Clemens takes over there and puts it away. The pop out for out number 2.
Yeah, she's just doing a nice job right now. Dolphins throwing some strikes and great location and getting them a couple little pop-ups there. Some good defense there by Cascade. They could get out of this inning with about 4 or 5 innings pitched and a good inning here.
Has not had a 1-2-3 inning yet. Only faced 3 batters, 3.5 batters, I should say, in that first, picking off the runner to end the inning. Faced 4 in the second and another 4 in the third. Ball 1, now ball 2. 2-0 the count to Madison Thurm, the number 5 hitter. She flew out to right field her last time up in the second inning. Stolpen collects herself, now back on the rubber and ready. 2-0. This is sliced to right field. Right fielder going over. Tickets will make the catch on a run going to her left for the third out. And we go to the bottom of the fourth. Cascade rolling right now as they lead this ball game 4-0. We're back after this from KMC Sports.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
For all of your residential and commercial plumbing, heating, and electrical needs, call Meyer Mechanical in Dyersville. Meyer Mechanical wishes all area teams, coaching staff, and fans continued success.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
John and Bell back with you from Sill Field. Bottom of the fourth inning. Cascade leading 4-0. Trying to scan their ticket for their first state tournament appearance since 1994. Strike there taken by Bailey Clemens. 7-8-9. Clemens, Fisher, and Green here for the Cougars, who lead 4-0. Walter, the 0-1 pitch, will pop up behind the circle. That's going to get in there as the shortstop Stock didn't think it was hit hard enough up in the air. Thought Walter was going to get to it. Once she came in for it, it was too late. And an infield hit there by Bailey Clemens starts off the fourth for Cascade.
Yeah, that was just one of those unfortunate things for Denver. It was kind of hit right off the end of the bat, but over the pitcher's head, but never really got to the shortstop. And then when it landed, it didn't bounce anywhere. So one of those well-placed infield hits.
There's a bunt foul, goes backwards off the bat of Natalie Fisher, the designated player. She stands in trying to sacrifice that runner Clemens to second base. Fisher struck out swinging her last time in the second inning. 7 strikeouts for this Cascade offense. But when they have figured out the pitcher, Walter, 3 hits and 4 runs now. And thanks to 4 errors on the other side, here's a little punt left side. Third baseman comes on. Steege fires a bullet to the second baseman. Markow covering. There'll be a sacrifice off the bat of Fisher for out number 1. It brings it to number 9 batter, Noelle Green.
Yeah, that's the 5th sacrifice bunt of the year by Frazier, but she did her job of getting that runner over there. And Coach Weber, not happy, not completely confident and satisfied with that 4-0 lead and playing to get another one on there and keep that defensive pressure on the Denver Cyclones.
As this one is hit deep to center field off the bat of Green, center fielder gets to it in a hurry. That ball died down deeper part of center field, but Fuller got to it in a hurry. It looked like it was hit further than that off the bat, but a fly out, the F8 to the center fielder for out number 2. Clemens stays put at second, brings up the leadoff hitter, Lindsey Dalton. She got it, scored the first run of the game in a 1-run first inning. She reached on an error, struck out looking her last time in the third.
Now, picking on that center fielder, they had 2 shots over her head. That one almost got there. One of those things you almost think maybe she'd be backing up a step or 2.
Swing and a miss there on 1 the count.
Great pitch by Walter there, a little high and up on the inner portion of the plate. Kind of one of those pitches that just almost impossible to hit and got her to swing at it for strike 1.
The 0-1 upstairs. This one's ripped to the gap in left center field. That's going to bounce it high off the fence after hitting the grass in front of it. One hop the warning track out the middle of the wall. One run is in as Clemens comes in easily from second as Dolphin trades places with her with the 2 out. Stand-up RBI double. The Cougars increased their lead to 5-0.
And of the 5 runs, 4 of them were all with 2 outs. You know, so this one is the only earned run of the game so far, but did a nice job getting that lead off batter on base and sacrificing her, and then good job by Lindsay Dolphin to help her own cause here with that big stand-up double.
Chloe Ray stands in now, takes the ball outside. Want to know the count? One ball and no strikes. There's a ground ball right side. Took a bad hop at the end. And Barkow, she's had some trouble tonight. Took a terrible hop, though, at the end. Went off her chin. She was able to pick it up and fire, but not in time as Chloe Ray gets to first base. Runners on first and third with 2 down.
And that's a tough one. I gave it an infield hit just simply because that was a hop that I haven't seen off of this infield all year long. And otherwise, she'd have picked it up and fielded it, and threw her out at first easy. But that bad hop, did a nice job of being able to keep the ball in front of her and save that run from scoring.
I had to hit a clump of dirt or some chalk out there on the right side of the circle. The hop that ball took. Runners on first and third. A ball there to Lexi Weber, leading hitter for the Cougars. She puts this one in the center field. Fuller going back and puts it away. They fly out to the center fielder for out number 3. Takes us to the 5th inning. Cougars add one more. They lead 5-0. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Farmer Savings Bank offers excellent service with convenient office hours, telephone banking, and online banking. Good luck from Farmer Savings Bank with locations in Colesburg, Elkhart Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora. Member FDIC.
All Seasons Auto Body in Monticello specializes in body repair and painting on all makes and models. All Seasons Auto Body offers free estimates and reasonable rates. Open Monday through Friday and Saturdays by appointment. Best of luck from All Seasons Auto Body in Monticello.
Whatever your favorite sport, we know you will join Parrott Insurance and Grinnell Mutual in supporting all of our local athletes. Parrott Insurance is proud to be part of this community and looks forward to catching all of the sports action this year. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Parrott Insurance today for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience our policy of working together.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
We reach the 5th inning. As this game, 49 minutes old, Cascade leading 5-0 as Denver stands in. 6, 7, 8, Barkow, Judas, and Stock due up. There's a bunt foul. Goes behind the plate, picked up by Tucker and foul ground. Or strike 2. 0-2 the count. Cascade adds another run on 3 hits. 2 runners left on base in the 4th inning. 1 in the first, 3 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th. 5-0 here, Cougars. Ball taken outside and high. 1-2 the count. Here to the number 6 batter, Haley Barkow, who got an infield hit left side. Her first time up in the 2nd. 3 hits for the Denver offense. 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd. Against the junior right-hander, Lindsay Dolphin. Foul ball back to the screen. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 from Dolphin. On the way, right down the middle, a little off speed, waist high, and could not get a piece of it. Barkow goes down for the swinging strikeout. First strikeout of the game for Lindsay Dolphin.
Yeah, she's only got 46 on the year and 93 innings pitched, so she averages about 1 every other inning. So, but she's only walked 16, so she throws a lot of strikes, which means the team's got to be ready behind her and be able to play some great defense, and they've obviously done that most of the year.
21-10, the Cougars, 4th out of 12 teams against the River Valley Conference. Played some very good competition, so ready for this game here tonight. As in their conference alone, 6 ranked teams, 3 in 3A and 3 in 2A. There's a bouncer to the edge of the circle. Dolphin gets it. Nice job by Dolphin taking her time. Bobbled a little bit, but knew she had time with Judas running down to first and able to fire a strike to Clemens for the ground out to the pitcher. 1-3 variety for round number 2. Brings up number 8 batter now, Marissa Stock, who got out with a base hit to center field her last time in the 3rd.
Yeah, Denver's just trying to find some offense here. Good defense here. Still by Cascade. No errors here. Doing a nice job defensively behind her. And basically that's most of the difference of this contest is Cascade playing some great defense and Denver struggling a little bit.
0-1 the count. Here's Marissa Stock now with 2 down. Top of the 5th, Cougars lead 5-zip. Right side coming on, making the catch. Of course, she lands underneath Clemens there. Just inside the third base line, third of the way down the line. And Clemens makes the put out on the pop out to the first baseman for out number 3. 1, 2, 3. Go the Cyclones again for the 2nd inning in a row. To the bottom of the 5th we go. 5-0 Cascade. Back at this from KFCH Sports.
Pete Small Engine Repair is proud to support all the area athletes and coaches. For all of your small engine purchases, repairs, and rebuilds, call the Small Engine experts. Pete Small Engine Repair. Good luck. Go teams.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime. Featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Monticello Sports is your retail sporting goods store in Monticello. They carry shoes, uniforms, and equipment and do specialty screening for all area schools. Monticello Sports is your specialty sporting goods shop in Monticello. Go teams!
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Points.
John and Bill back with you. Bottom of the 5th, here we are as Cascade rolling. All enjoyment in the crowd, I'm sure, too. Huge crowd on hand here tonight. The faithful from the Jones and Dubuque County town of Cascade representing as they have the bleacher in front of the press box full here and the bleacher to the left pretty much full of all Cascade, Navy, and Gold here tonight. There is some Denver folks to the right side and to the just to the left of the the first base Denver dugout. Some fans in the outfield, good crowd in the right field side. See some Cougars out there as well. So they brought a good contingency here tonight to Manchester for this Class 3 Region 4 final. This team trying to continue to make history. Be the 2nd team in the program to get to the state tournament, first since 1994, and they're only 2nd ever regional final in the program history as well. Denver coming in with a little more experience, but it hasn't mattered so far here tonight. Cascade leads 5-0, bottom of the 5th. Denver in their 5th regional final in a row, but only 1 state appearance back in 2012. There's a strike there. Now it's full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Laura Kramer, she went deep for her 2nd home run of the year. Back in the 3rd inning, a 2-run shot. Check that. Kramer had the double. Pecas had the home run. The batter on deck as there's a ball to the right side of the plate. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Laura Kramer had that double to center field, scored an RBI, and scored on that 2-run hit homer by Pecas. She stands back in with a full count here, 3 balls and 2 strikes. This one's hit in the air, shallow center, coming on center fielder on the run, dropped it at the last second. Had that ball after a long run in, did Fuller. And then the last second, they call her out on the, no. I was going to say, they're pointing to her, it's just a runner here. Pinch runner. Pinch runner is
You probably know how to pronounce that last name.
Let's go Roding, the sophomore. As Hannah Roding
got away with a pretty good pitch there. The 3-2 pitch, 2 of them were on the inner portion of the plate.
That was a wrong roster, Bill. It's Brittany Kopis, the freshman. That was Denver's sport team. Brittany Kopis, the freshman
catch.
on.
Just trying to.
Thank you. Keep me on my toes.
Keep you on your toes. That a boy. You're 2 for 2 tonight. Which that makes me 0 for 2. So
no, you caught me on the home run.
There you go.
We're about even. As usual.
Yeah.
Here at the bottom of the 5th. That's why
That's impressive.
need each other on these broadcasts. There is a little bunt off the bat of Takis going foul ground, picked up by the catcher Judas for strike 1. Hold on the count. Nobody out. Bottom of the 5th. Cascade leading 5-0.
Now, there's a tribute to Coach Weber right there. This girl hit a home run, a deep home run to center field left. Now you're asking her to sacrifice bunter next time up. So quite the team player here for Cascade.
0-1 on the way. Inside for a strike. Waste time to throw down the delayed steal by Kopis. She slides into second base with the stolen base for Kopis, the freshman. Brittany Kopis coming in. That's her 6 of 6 stolen base opportunities. As a normal venture courtesy runner here for Coach Weber and company. There's a chopper left side. Be a fair ball included by the third baseman, Stege. Took her eye off that ball, and she got to it. Had it right in front of her body, and then glanced off the glove, went between the legs, and retrieved by the shortstop. And deep third, another error by Denver.
Yeah, that's the 6th one, and they had 40 on the year in 25 games, so a little over 1 a game. So it's probably safe to say this is the most errors that they've had in any one game this year, and not the right night to be able to do that.
Cascade came in with 54 errors, and they are errorless so far in this ball game. They have brought their A game so far. Here's a bunt right side, great bunt. First baseman coming on. It's dropped by the second baseman covering the bag as Lisa Tucker trying to bunt to get on to at least sacrifice. Then it became trying to get on there, and now a meeting inside the circle as Coach Kraft is out talking. The bases will be loaded here on the 3rd error in a row, 3rd error this inning.
Yeah, and Coach is probably just fit to be tied, because I'll guarantee you that she's probably not seen her team play this kind of defense this year. And for the most part, most of them fairly simple plays. Sometimes it's just not fully looking the ball into the glove, and a couple of them drop throws at first base, ground ball with got between the legs, a fly ball that they drop. I mean, they're just, and it's not any one player. They're all prone to it tonight, and it's got to be very, very frustrating for Coach Kraft.
Young roster here for the Cyclones. You feel for the freshman Haley Barkow, the second baseman, has had just a rough night, and at this point, it gets in your head, and it's mental now. Just nothing going her way. You feel for an athlete like that. She is one of the 4 freshmen, 3 8th graders, 6 sophomores, 3 juniors, and 1 senior, 17 on the roster. As standing in is Bailey Clemens. She takes the ball inside. Bases loaded. Nobody down here. The bottom of the 5th. The Cougars lead 5-0, trying to add to their lead here and put this one well out of reach. For the Cougars, 2 seniors, 3 juniors, 7 sophomores, 1 freshman, 4 8th graders, 17 on the roster. Strike taken there for strike 1. 1-1 the count. Here to Bailey Clemens. As Walter back in and ready. The 1-1. There's a strike on the outside corner at the knees for strike 2. 1-2 the count. Haley Clemens. Runner on every base here for Cascade. The 1-2 is hit left side. Shortstop will make the catch. Infield fly is called as the shortstop Stock puts it away for the pop out for the shortstop out. Number 1, it brings up Natalie Frazier now, and she got a sacrifice bunt out her last time in the 4th. Struck out swinging back in the 2nd. She stands in here with a Cougar runner on every base. And 1 down. Bottom of the 5th, 5-0 Cascade. Trying to advance on to the state tournament next week in Fort Dodge. There's a ground ball left side. Third baseman in front of the shortstop will make the throw over, but the Cougars score another run. It's an RBI ground out. 5-3 variety ground out to the third baseman for out number 2. but Kopis comes in easily, and it's 6-0 Cougars.
Yeah, that was just a good job of hitting the ball. Pulled it because she hit an outside pitch off the end of her bat, but not hit hard enough that the only throw for Stiege to do at third was to make the throw to first to get the out. So nice job doing whatever she had to do to drive in that run. You'd have hated to see a bases loaded, no out situation and not be able to score in that situation, but took advantage of one error here so far. Now a big 2-out at-bat coming up by Noelle Green. And as Green steps down, takes a look down at Coach Weber and gets a signal, and she's looking, and she'll step in there now. And Walter going to try to throw some of her best location pitches here to try to get not a very good pitch to hit. Good inner pitch on the inner part of the plate, swung on a foul straight back out of the screen. So good pitch there on the first pitch by Walter.
Green is struck out and flew out her last time up. 1-1 the count here with 2 down. Cascade, 6 runs here, 6-0 on the bottom of the 5th. Still threatening with runners on second and third. There's a little popper. Left side, foul territory. Great effort. She got it. Catcher. Looked like that ball came out in the dirt. Coach Mr. Hine coming over, calling it out. Coach Weber coming down and voicing his displeasure. The Cascade faithful that were right there looked like it was dropped. It did look like there was some yellow from our angle, too, but you couldn't tell if it was on the ground or not. You couldn't tell if the glove stayed under. That was a tough call. He was right behind it. That's a tough one. And that's the way the inning ends. The Cascade Cougars do add one more run. They lead 6-0 to the 6th we go. Back after this from KMC Sports.
For residential, commercial, or farm lawn care, call Dwayne at Spring Green Lawn Care in Dyersville. They are licensed and insured and offer free estimates. Spring Green Lawn Care, your full-service lawn care company in Dyersville.
For all your animal feed and nutrition needs, turn to your local U.S. Feeds dealer, the Edgewood Feed Mill. Good luck to all area athletes, teams, coaches, and fans from the Edgewood Feed Mill, your egg feeds experts in Edgewood.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Monticello Equipment wishes the best to all area athletes, teams, and coaching staff for continued success. For all of your ag equipment needs, see your Gold Star certified John Deere dealer, Monticello Equipment in Monticello.
John and Bill back with you from Stillfield here in Manchester. Cascade leading 6-0. We're in the 6th inning already. This game just an hour and 4 minutes old here tonight. Top of the hour at 8 o'clock. Thanks for tuning in wherever you are here tonight. Back in Cascade in the Jones County, Dubuque County town. Hello to all you folks tuning in tonight for Cascade softball here from KMC Sports. Been a good night for the Cougars. They've scored 1 in the first, 3 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and 1 in the fifth. This ball is hit right side.
Line shot, hit right on the corner of first base, and then ricocheted out into right field. So, we talk about a game of inches. Well, right there it was. But, a nice hit, 4th hit of the game for Denver. And when you're trailing by 6, you need every break that you could possibly get. And I guarantee you Coach Kraft would like to see a crooked number on that scoreboard this time. They're down to the final 6 outs, and they need to score some runs.
The Cougars added one more run to the bottom of the 5th. No hits. 3 Denver errors. Here's a ground ball right back to the circle. Shortstop gets the force at first on the 1-6 force out there. The throw was close at first base, trying to nail Walter as well. But veteran umpire Al Stoltz says, no, she just beat it. And no double play there for the Cougars as a runner on first base now on 1 down.
Yeah, if she'd got a little quicker throw from the pitcher to shortstop, I mean, she really didn't fire it. She just turned around and threw a nice, accurate throw to make sure she got the lead runner. But, boy, the shortstop, Green, said, I'm going to complete the double play. She got rid of it quickly and hard and almost completed that double play. So great work by the Cascade infield there to get that lead runner out.
So Walter on first after the fielder's choice of the pitcher. Anna Fuller is in. Courtesy runner out at first is Jasko again, the sophomore. And here ball gets by Tucker to the fence. And to the second, the runner will Walter goes.
Yeah, first wild pitch of the game, and it was low and outside and got away from the catcher, Tucker. And really not much you can do. It got it, bounced it in the dirt with the spin on it, got away and advanced the runner. Jaskey to second with 1 out. 2-0 to count on Anna Fuller. She's popped out and grounded out.
This ball is hit to right field. Medium depth take is there. She makes the catch. The runner tagging, going to go to third. It was cut off, and now the throw not in time as the ball gets by. And now Denver going to be sent in. They're going to be tagged out. At the plate was Jasper, and Coach Walter just saying, we got to work for a break here. And that is 3 outs. There's a little confusion. That's 3 outs. As we go to the bottom of the 6-0 Cascade. Back after this from KMC Sports.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Honey Creek Storage has 2 locations for your storage needs, with units now available in several different sizes. Honey Creek Storage wishes all area athletes and coaches continued success. Honey Creek Storage. Check them out at www.honeycreekstorage.com.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Accent Laser Service is your local authorized Hewlett-Packard reseller for sales, service, supplies, and accessories. They stock a complete line of new and Accent brand toner cartridges, as well as new and compatible ink cartridges. Accent Laser Service at 969 East Main Street, number A in Manchester.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Back in to Silfield and Manchester. Cascade Cougars are 3 outs away from getting back to the state tournament for the first time since 1994. Offense here in the bottom of the 6th. This one, put a charge into it. Lindsey Dolphin, that's going to bounce up against the wall, land on the warning track. She'll be in to start off this bottom of the 6th with a stand-up double. Lindsey Dolphin, her second hit of the night. Her 3rd time on base now. She helping her cause. She scored the first run after getting on by an error back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, they're just being Fuller out in center field. Now she's back about 5 steps from where she's been. That's the 4th ball that's been hit over her head, and now she's playing back there. That's the 2nd double by Dolphin, both of them off the center field fence.
And 3rd double by the team, I believe.
Yeah. Yep. Kramer also has a double.
Foul ball back, 0-1 the count now off the bat of Chloe Ray.
Trying to lay a sacrifice bunt down again. Cascade playing to add 1 more run to this. It never hurts to, this situation, you take as many of them as you can possibly get.
Ray bunts this one, going to go foul as well, strike 2. Chloe Ray, an athletic family. Her brothers Calvin and Colin, both good baseball players, and Colin is actually in AAA right now with the San Diego Padres. He pitched in the Features All-Star game yesterday, had a heck of a showing, got the win for USA, and did a great job. The former Cascade pitcher, brother to Chloe Ray, Colin Ray. So best of luck to him as he continues his baseball career with San Diego Padres. Here's a swing and a miss. Drop 3rd strike will allow Ray to reach, as runners will be on 1st and 3rd with nobody down.
Yeah, that was it's quite a swing on a pitch. A nice changeup by Walter, and unable to get to it, but the pitch is outside far enough it gets away from the catcher, Judas. And the batter goes down to 1st. So another break for the Cascade Cougars.
6-0 here, Cougars. Looking for more insurance runs here. Late in this ball game, you can never have enough. There's a strike in her half above the knees for strike 1, 0-1 the count. And the Cougars, with the 5 runs or more on the season, have a record of 16-1. Their only loss was a 9-5 defeat against Cascade back on May 29th in Cascade, as there's a swing and a miss, 0-2 the count. So pretty safe right now, but you can never have enough insurance runs here, especially this time of year, as 0-2 the count here to Lexi Weber, up and over the helmet of Weber. She ducked out of the way of that one for ball one, 1-2 the count.
Yeah, Coach Weber wants to get as many up there as you can. He's got runners at second, third, nobody out. And you got your number 3 hitter up there who had knocked in the first run of the game with an RBI single back in the first inning. She's your leading hitter on the team, and she's got a lot of pop in that bat.
The 1-2 is hit up in the air left side. It's going to be a foul ball. And up against the fence now, left field side. Lions hustling over, could not get there in time. And it's a 1-2 count here to Lexi Weber. Got the RBI hit, scoring the first run of the game back in the first, reached on an error and scored in the third, flew out to center her last time in the fourth. Leading hitter coming in here for this Cougar offense, the 5-year player, the daughter of head coach Ken Weber. Final season for Cascade Athletics, and she wants to go out with a great memory here, trying to get back to the state tournament in the sport of softball. There's a liner left side, going to be foul down in the corner, chased down to the left fielder. Lions again, 1-2 the count here to Lexi Weber. Mentioned only 2 seniors on the team, Weber and Chloe Ray, who's going to Hawkeye Tech to major in nursing. She's a 3-year starter at Cascade, so nothing more these girls want to get than getting to the pinnacle of the state tournament. There's a bouncer, edge of the circle, and now they have the runner at third and going to be tagged out. At third is the call. As one down now, as the pitcher did a good job. Wolfer staying with that runner. She checked her. Coming too far down the line for her comfort was Dolphin. Then went at the runner and threw to Stiege at third. Able to tag out to Dolphin for out number 1. Runners will be on first and second with just the 1 out.
Yeah, it looked to me like maybe she mishandled that ball when she was turning to go throw to first base, like she bobbled a little bit. So then turned around and looked at the runner in third and caught Dolphin sneaking off there a little too far. So very alert play. Don't know if it was by design or not, but got that lead runner.
1 down here, a ball there to Laura Kramer. And there's a foul ball. Hit Kramer in the batter's box before it went in fair territory. So foul ball, 1-1 to count. See some of the floats coming back by here. Some of the displays was in the Delaware County Parade, starting off the Delaware County Fair this year, all this week here in Manchester. 1-1 the count. This one is popped up left side, shallow left field. Left fielder, shortstop, left fielder coming out, made the catch. What a catch, and thank goodness they avoided that collision. As the shortstop, Stock going out, Lions coming in. At the last second, Stock got out of the way. Lions able to make the catch from her knees for out number 2.
Well, she looked like she had it all the way, but I'm not sure how much they were talking to each other because Stock was going back there. That's why I said watch out, because that was a collision waiting to happen, and the Stock just avoids it. But great catch there by Lions for out number 2.
Runners on first and second. Riley Tink is standing in. She had the 2-run home run, her second of the year, back in the third inning. Stands in here, takes a ball downstairs, ball 1. 1-0 the count to the sophomore Riley Tinkus. The 1-0 on the way. Grounded left side. Stock comes up to get it. It's going to go to third, and safe is the call as the third baseman, Stiege, was off the bag, not ready for the throw. Thought Stock would just take the put out at first. She decided to try to take the easier one that she thought about was easy at the time, but Ray able to get there, and Stiege not on the bag. So the last second she tried to tag the bag. It wasn't in time as Ray got there, and the bases are loaded with 2 down.
Yeah, not a physical error there, but in my opinion, probably 2 mental errors. You know, the shortstop was trying to take the short route there, but the third baseman not on the same wavelength, and then instead of just being, it was a force play, instead of hitting the base with her foot, she tried to go for the tag, and Cascade beat him there, so now they got the bases loaded.
So it goes as a fielder's choice for the shortstop. Tinkins is on first. Weber on second. Ray is on third. With 2 down here, a ball to Lisa Tucker. 1-0 the count. Cascade leads 6-0, bottom of the 6th inning. This is popped up left side, going to be on the play in the bleachers as they scatter from the West Delaware girls. Coaching staff down there in the corner of the bleachers, right next to the third base dugout, as the Hawks will be competing in There's 6 of 9 regional finals. The last 9 years, there's 6-time regional finals tomorrow night in Waverly. Jamie Vasky and I will make the trip, and I have all the action for you tomorrow night as the Hawks take on the Go Hawks of Waverly Shell Rock. A little before 7 o'clock, we'll take the air tomorrow night as 1-1. A ball that hits the left foot of the batter, Tucker. So the first hit batter of the night allows the 7th run of the game for the Cougars. They lead now 7-0.
Yeah, that's just kind of, icing on the cake, as far as Cascade goes. Denver, things have just fallen off for them tonight here. They're just, I guarantee you they're going to, unless they can come up with a miracle 7-run top of the 7th inning, type of thing, they're going to go home a frustrated team knowing that they didn't come with their A game here tonight.
The 5th regional final in a row, a 1-3 record coming in, the best record in school history, 27-8, when they went to the state tournament and finished 1-2, 7th place in the state tournament. There is a little ground ball right side, able to get it and drop it over the first is the pitcher, Walter, for the 1-3 put out number 3. But the Cougars had one more run, 7-0. We go to the 7th. Cascade postseason softball for KMC Sports.
The staff at Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville proud to support all the area athletes and coaches. Good luck in tournament play from Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living specialize in long and short-term skilled care. Good luck to the area athletes, teams, and coaches for continued success from Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, both in Edgewood.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply are your dairy experts in Monticello. Best of luck to all area athletes, teams, coaches, and fans from Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
John and Bill back with you from Sill Field. We're in the 7th inning, 7-0 Cascade leading the game. They try to get to the 2nd state tournament appearance in school history. Here's a backhanded play. Got her girl, nice shot. The ball was hit left side, Noel Green. Knocked it down, had to pick it back up, fired a bullet to Clemens at first, and Brunsheen retired on the 6-3 ground out. That's been the kind of the night it's been for Cascade. They've done a lot of things right in this ball game as they lead 7-0. 1 out, 2 outs away are the Cougars.
There's a pop fly, going to be caught in the infield.
Take that 1 out away. And as the method, the theme continues all night, it's been quick outs here. Lindsey Dalton had 2 1-3 innings in the 4th and 5th. Now 2 quick outs here on the popper to the third baseman Kramer in foul ground. So 2 down and third comes up. 1 out away. Cougars getting back to the state tournament for the 2nd time in program history. The first time since 1994 when they finished the season at 30-21 back in the old 50 game scheduled days.
These kids weren't even born yet with all this, so no way would they know. That's that far ago that happened. That'd be wonderful for the Cascade.
Chopper right back to Dalton. There it is. This team has made history. The 1-3 put out for out number 3, and the Cascade Cougars have advanced to the state tournament for the first time since 1994. The Cougars improved their record to 22-10 with a 7-0 victory over the Denver Cyclones here tonight. Cascade moving on to state tournament. In their only 2nd regional final in program history, get their 2nd regional final win and their 2nd trip to the state tournament. as the Cougars prevail here tonight. 7-0 Cougars. A happy bunch of Cascade folks on the hand here tonight. As we will take a timeout, we'll come back with much, much more here from Manchester's. We'll start the postgame next. Cougars win 7-0. And we're back after this from KMCA Sports.
Cornerstone Family Practice and Guttenberg Municipal Hospital are proud to support the area athletes, teams, and coaches and wish them continued success. Cornerstone Family Practice and Guttenberg Municipal Hospital, your experts in healthcare.
Does your athlete have knee, ankle, or muscle pain from training hard? Are you looking for a simple, quick, and safe way to relieve that pain? Long-Term Medical Supply can help with their new non-prescription TENS device. Stop by the Long-Term Medical Supply location in downtown Manchester and relieve your athlete's pain today.
Bodensteiner Implement are proud sponsors of all area athletes, teams, and coaches, and wish them continued good luck. For all your John Deere needs, see Bodensteiner Implement, your Gold Star John Deere dealer at one of your local locations.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Manchester CarQuest wishes all area athletes, teams, and coaches good luck for a fantastic season. For all of your automotive and ag parts and service, Manchester CarQuest at 110 South 11th Street in Manchester.
GMB Bank in Manchester is proud to support all area athletes and their communities. The GMB team is your connection to convenient banking and everyday time savers, like your debit card, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. Connect with a financial partner who truly understands your needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
For all of your new construction, plumbing, and repair needs, rely on John, owner of Hins Plumbing in Anamosa. Hins Plumbing is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. For all of your plumbing needs, Hins Plumbing in Anamosa, everyone's favorite plumber.
Larry at Greenworks Landscaping can create the look you've always wanted with landscaping, trees, and shrubs, retaining walls, paver patios, fire rings, and windbreaks. Larry can deliver bulk mulch. And edgers call Larry at 563-920-3776. Greenworks Landscaping, from complete custom landscape to the do-it-yourselfer.
Building better cattle with Purina and Carl's Feed and Farm Store. Optimize overall herd health, breed back rates, and profit potential with Wind and Rain Mineral from Purina. Best of luck to all area athletes, teams, and coaches from Carl's Feed and Farm Store in Manchester.
Strength on its own can be impressive. When consistency is added, that's when it becomes real. Northwestern Mutual has been able to deliver real financial strength for over 150 years through every economic environment. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. Northwestern Mutual, insurance, investments, ideas.
Hillside Manufacturing is your small machine shop on Campo Road in Delhi. Hillside Manufacturing specializes in boat docks, metal fabrications, custom powder painting, and manufacturing outdoor wood boilers. Call Daryl and Deanna Hogan at 563-922-9026 today. Hillside Manufacturing. Go Wildcats.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building, and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester. 563-927-5677.
Delhi Machine Shop does lathe work, mill work, and all types of manufacturing and tractor repair. They are open Monday through Friday and until noon on Saturday. For all of your service calls, tractor repairs, and overhauls, see the specialists at Delhi Machine Shop.
Get in shape and have fun at 24-Hour Total Fitness Center on East Main in Manchester. All levels, all ages. Begin your road to better health today at 24-Hour Total Fitness Center, East Main, Manchester.
Wolf Cool Electric specializes in residential, commercial, agricultural, industrial, and aerial work. They sell and service Generac generators and renewable energy systems. For all of your electric sales and service needs, call the experts at Wolf Cool Electric, 563-922-2395.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Back into Sill Field here in Manchester. John Swisher, Bill Logan back with you as the Cascade Cougars with the 7-0 win here tonight over Denver. They make it back to the state tournament for the first time since 1994 and their second regional final since that year. And victors again, the Cascade Cougars back to the state tournament as a 22-10 now record as the number 14 team in Class 2A. Head coach Ken Weber, Chad Gale, and company, congratulations to them. They came out. They looked like number 14 tonight. Denver didn't have their A game. We talked about that, but Cascade took advantage of it. They kept on supplying the pressure despite that first inning when you thought, ooh, I hope that doesn't come back to hurt them when they didn't take more advantage of those 3 first-inning errors, only scoring that 1 run. In the end, it didn't matter as Denver never did really settle down. Cascade kept on hitting the ball and making the plays, and Lindsay Dolphin won an effort by her inside the circle tonight as the Cougars get the 7-0 win.
Well, they did, and they just kept that pressure on and kept the pressure on, and it's just a multitude of errors by Denver. They had 7 errors, and it was all over the infield and 1 in the outfield, and then and they also hit the ball hard. They had 3 doubles and a home run, so they showed that they got the power to go along with that. You give me an extra at-bat or 2 an inning back in that 3rd inning. They got the first 2 batters out and then had an error and then came up with a double off the fence and a home run. So they got 3 runs after what could have been a 1-2-3 inning. So, they did a great job of taking advantage of what was given to them tonight.
Yes, indeed. 7-0. We'll go over the finals, and we'll take a break. We'll come back. Hopefully get Coach Weber and a couple of players on here tonight before we wrap things up. Cougars running 7-0 for Denver. The totals here, no runs, 4 hits, 7 errors, one runner left on base. They struck out 1 time, 1 swinging time, as no free passes in this ball game for Denver. As for the Cougars, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors, 9 runners left on base. They struck out 7 times against Walter. 4 swinging, 3 looking, no walks, and 1 hit batter in a contest that lasted 1 hour and 20 minutes here tonight. The Cougars advance on to the state tournament for the 2nd time in program history, 7-0 over Denver here tonight. We will take a break, and we'll come back with more here from KMCH Sports.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Monticello Sports is your retail sporting goods store in Monticello. They carry shoes, uniforms, and equipment and do screening for all area schools. Monticello Sports is your specialty sporting goods shop in Monticello.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
All Seasons Auto Body in Monticello specializes in body repair and painting on all makes and models. All Seasons Auto Body offers free estimates and reasonable rates. Open Monday through Friday and Saturdays by appointment. Best of luck from All Seasons Auto Body in Monticello.
Our local sports teams build strong programs by mastering the fundamentals of the game. Our F&M Bank team has also built a strong foundation on mastering the fundamentals in banking, where a handshake goes a long way. You are provided clear-cut solutions to your financial questions, where you are greeted by name. This is the F&M Personal Touch. F&M Bank, the right choice, member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff cares deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes. Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Check them out on their web at bobstephenmotors.com.
A great night out awaits you at Hartridge Golf Course. Join us for Taco Tuesday and our Thursday night specials featuring roasted chicken. Watch the Iowa games with 50-cent wings and drink specials at Hartridge, north of Manchester on 195th Street.
For your home, auto, health, and life insurance needs, American Family Insurance Tad Mormon Agency on East Main in Manchester. Best luck to all the area athletes and coaching staff from American Family Insurance Tad Mormon Agency in Manchester. Your dream is out there. Go get it. They'll protect it.
Himes Construction is proud to sponsor all the area athletes, teams, coaches, and fans. For all your construction needs, see the experts at Himes Construction, Manchester.
Northeast Iowa Telephone Service in Manchester has everything you need to stay connected. Northeast Iowa Telephone has a staff of professionals available to help you get connected, from the installation of your new entertainment system to cable and data wiring in your home or business. Northeast Iowa Telephone Service is your sight, sound, and electronics connection on South Franklin Street in downtown Manchester.
And welcome back into Sill Field here in Manchester. 7-0. Cascade prevails and gets the win here tonight as they move on to the state tournament for the first time since 1994, since that team was 30-21 20 years ago. Cascade back as they improve the record tonight, 22-10, with the 7-0 defeat over the Cyclones of Denver, as joined now by three of the ladies, two of the only two seniors on the squad, I should say, and Coach Weber coming up here. We'll start off with Lexi Weber now, the center fielder here, and she was a member of that getting the offense going there early on in the game. Lexi had the hit and the RBI in that one-run first inning for the Cougars to set the tone. They never looked back, scoring 7 runs here tonight. How are you feeling right now?
Really, really good.
That's the answer I expected. Well, you came up with that hit in that first inning. Talk about your mindset there. Of course, trying to take advantage of a few errors by Denver in that first inning. What was your approach there in that first inning?
When I got in the box, I was just like, I need to get Lindsay in to start things off, and so I just went in there with confidence, and it worked.
Absolutely, and you're a member of a 3-run third inning as well, scoring after getting on via an error. And just talk about how great it feels for this team. It's been your goals, of course, as a 5-year player to help turn the program around and get successful softball back at Cascade. How's it feel?
Feels really good. I know, like, me and Chloe, we've dreamed of this since 8th grade, and it just feels really good. And it feels even better to experience with my younger sister and my dad.
Absolutely. What experience it is, a family affair for you guys, and just a great effort for you, and a complete game here tonight. Lindsay doing a great job inside the circle, but the offense was there. And then, as we talked about, you took advantage of those mistakes that Denver gave you, and you took advantage, and you got yourselves a lot of insurance runs.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. All right. Best of luck to you. Congratulations. As we move on down the line here. Thank you. Lexi Weber, the center fielder. As next is Chloe Ray, the left fielder, the other senior on this team, one of the veteran leaders on this team. Talk about what you've tried to do, your role, your leadership role on this team.
I just try to keep the whole team positive and keep their heads up and pick them up when they're down.
Absolutely. That's short and sweet, but you helped out with the offense here tonight, scored in that 6th inning to add one more insurance run, the 7-0 win, and just how special does it mean to you?
Oh, it is the world to me. I've always wanted this, and I got it.
Playing softball that many years, and as Lexi said, this was your goal, and now to bring these younger kids with you, you're guiding them here, showing them the ropes, and what an experience here for your senior year.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yes, indeed. And congrats to your brother. We mentioned it, Colin. Absolutely fantastic display yesterday in the Futures game. We sent him a shout-out early in the game, but I'm sure some of that baseball knowledge is rubbing off. Some of that talented Ray athletic family traditions going on there, too.
Yep.
All right. Best of luck to you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
You betcha. Chloe Ray, the senior left fielder. Here's Lindsay Dolphin, the pitcher, the junior pitcher. She'll be back for another year, but her junior season is not complete. Getting back to the state tournament here tonight. And Lindsay, talk about your mind frame coming into this game. You knew Denver, a 14-win team, had some good swingers on this team. What was your approach that you and Coach Weber and Coach Gale talked about coming in tonight?
I knew I just needed to put my pitches where they've been called, and I knew my defense was back there to back me up. So as long as I hit my spots when they put the ball in play, I trusted my defense behind me to get the outs that we needed, and that was perfect tonight, so I couldn't have asked for a better game.
Absolutely. Not overpowering, but you find your spots, and control is your main deal. No free passes at all tonight. No walk batters, no hit batters. So when pitchers are doing that, good things are going to happen, and we saw that tonight. Talk about the defense behind you, as we saw 7 errors on the other side of Denver. No errors by your defense. What a great job by your defense. Despite the offense scoring 7 runs too, the defense really helped out big time.
Yeah, the defense was awesome. I mean, when we have a good defense of inning, we come in offense and we're all pumped up. So I mean, the defense gets our offense rolling, and it's just positive from there, so it was perfect for tonight.
You betcha. What experience for your junior year as this trail continues on to the state tournament. Best of luck to you.
All right, thank you.
You betcha. Lindsey Dolphin, the junior pitcher, as we'll bring in Coach Ken Weber now, as in his 4th season, picking up his 86th win here tonight, 86-50. And this is something you've been looking forward to, this team. You knew he had the potential, the talent, but just having that and actually getting it done is one thing. And this group has put in a lot of time in the offseason, and here we are now.
Yep. And that's where it starts, is the offseason. A lot of the kids spend a lot of open gyms getting themselves prepared for the season. But the biggest thing with these girls, they're fighters. And, there's been a lot of close one-run games for us all year long. When it comes to regional play, it's one and done. And, the 3 games we played, they just never gave up, fought hard. And I told them tonight, stepping into this game, getting on the board is going to be the big thing. They got a good pitcher, and sometimes when it comes to that good pitcher, sometimes defense is a little shaky. And, it kind of proved to be that as the game went on.
You wanted to get past that one-run theme here tonight to give the heart medication a rest for some of your fans, and the gray hair a little rest, I'm sure, as last week with those 2 run victories, and now tonight convincing win over Denver experienced team. And when you have a team like that, you can tell they were a little nervous. You guys are the looser team. You came out, you played your game early on, you took advantage of it, maybe not as much as you would hope in that first inning with those 3 errors, but then in the third, the bats really came alive.
Exactly. And that was the big thing with their pitcher. She's definitely around the plate, and throws hard. And I told the girls, the big thing here is be aggressive, and be aggressive early, because that's when you're going to get the good pitch to hit. And when we were swinging right away, we got some excellent hits. And our defense, wow, there's a lot of great plays on our defense tonight. I mean, great plays by Noel at shortstop, a couple good plays by Annie at second base. Lindy up the middle covers a lot. Our outfielders do a good job. It's just a great team effort.
Well, the whole thing was a solid effort. I mean, defense was great. The pitching was great. This is the first game I've seen you guys play this year, and which is too bad, because this is a very, very good softball team. And, I've got a feeling that this might be about as good a game as they played all year long, because the pitching was awesome. I mean, Lindsay was hitting her spots. She wasn't letting them hit the ball very hard when they did hit it. The defense was awesome. Offensively, you just kept the pressure on them. You took advantage of an error, then you were sacrifice button and trying to keep that pressure on, and just everything was clicking tonight.
Yep, and exactly that's how it was. I mean, the biggest thing that prepared us for this is probably our conference. We're in a tough conference, and that proves, with the regional play tonight. I think there's 4 teams playing regional play tonight. But, it still comes down to the girls executing, offensively, defensively, and then coming to the game with a good attitude. And, I could tell at batting practice, when we stepped in there hitting off the pitching machine, we did a lot of it outside, and they were just determined and talking the whole time in practice, and it just carried right into our game, and they really wanted this game.
Absolutely, really wanted it. And when you get this close, you didn't want to be denied, of course, and they came out with a victory here tonight, 7-0. So now the preparation takes place. You'll have a week before you play your first game up at Fort Dodge. So these girls will get to know this posting experience. And for the younger girls, they hope it's a yearly tradition, of course, as do you. But now this experience, you've got to soak it in, and you can't just let it go by and not take it for granted, because it is something that doesn't come all the time for teams, as evident here, 21 years since Cascade's been there.
Right, and the big thing is you can see in the stand there's a lot of young girls in there seeing their older sisters or cousins or their friends out there that have sisters playing. This is kind of a good recruiting thing for us. And again, 21 years since the last time we've been there. We got a lot of girls here in the last 2-3 years that have been putting a lot of time in, and it's very rewarding.
Absolutely rewarding indeed. The second ever state tournament appearance for the Cascade Cougars, first since 1994 here tonight. And best of luck to you next week in Fort Dodge as your team prevails on to the state tournament at 22-10. Good to see you again. Great effort here. Congratulations, and we hope to see you next week in Fort Dodge.
All right, thanks a lot.
You betcha. Ken Weber, the head coach of the Cascade Cougars, as they get the win here tonight, 7-0. We'll take a break, come back, and wrap it all up here for Manchester right after this from KMCH Sports.
Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence has over 100 years of experience. Wapsie Valley Creamery is a family-owned business dedicated to serving Eastern Iowa farmers. Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence, partners in excellence.
Brown Sales and Lacing in Elkader wishes all the area athletes and coaching staff continued success. They realize the hard work and dedication it takes in and out of the classroom. Good luck from everyone at Brown Sales and Lacing, your hometown dealer wherever your hometown may be.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Crop Production Services in Winthrop is proud to support all area athletes and coaches, as well as the fans. For all of your chemical, seed, fertilizer, agronomy, soil sampling, and custom applications, call Crop Production Services in Winthrop.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staff from Financial Strategies and Dave's Complete Construction. For all of your financial planning and finance needs, see Vicki at Financial Strategies in Dyersville. And for all of your construction needs, see Dave at Dave's Complete Construction in Delhi.
City of Manchester would like to wish all the area athletes, teams, and coaches the best of luck. The City of Manchester appreciates all the hard work and dedication put forth on the field and in the classroom. Go teams!
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404. For more information, your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber, big town quality with small town service. Delhi Lumber, your authorized overhead Midland door dealer, has big town quality with small town service.
A diamond of perfection deserves a jeweler of equal distinction. Kelleher selects jewelry the way you should choose a jeweler, very carefully. Trust the best. Choose Kelleher's jewelry for your jewelry. Good luck to all area athletes, teams, and coaches from Kelleher's Jewelry in Monticello.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Call Bi-County Disposal Incorporated for all of your residential and commercial construction disposal needs. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staff from Bi-County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
Back into Silfield here in Manchester. The celebration continues here for the Cascade Cougars softball program. The first trip to the state tournament for the first time since 1994 when they placed 8th at that state tournament, a record of 30-21. They were the 5th place team in the Big Bend as head coach Jim O'Mara and the Cougars. And here we are, the present day, 2015. Coach Ken Weber, Coach Chad Gale. The Cougar softball program is back after playing their second regional final in program history. They are advancing on to their second ever state tournament in the world of high school softball. So Fort Dodge, here they come next week. We'll find out the pairings tonight. We'll get all that information to you when that comes out from the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union later on tonight. As congratulations to especially those seniors who put in a lot of time, Lexi Weber, Chloe Ray, and then the coaching staff, Coach Weber and Coach Gale, who has been at the helm of this program a few years back. He was the head coach at one time, came back here, and now assistant for Coach Weber. And I bet he sure is glad that he returned and helping out. And boy, these girls, what an effort it was here tonight. And just no real big star personalities on this team. Nobody that puts up great numbers, all good players. And Lexi Weber, the best one to put out those numbers. She is being recognized. She's going to Coe College, so she's a great player. But they all get it done together. They couldn't do it without each other. And what an effort it was tonight. All three phases. You talked about it as well. The pitching, defense, and, of course, the offense scoring 7 runs, which in the end you didn't need that much, but it was nice to have that 7 up there just in case. So what a quality display here tonight by the Cougars.
Defense wins championships, type of a thing, and you can't say enough about the defense they played tonight. 21 outs, and Lindsay only struck out 1. So you had your defense had to come up with the other 20 outs, and they did it flawlessly tonight. And a lot of times when you can play flawless defense, a lot of times you're going to probably be in that game if you don't win it, type of thing. And boy, did they take advantage of the errors that Denver gave tonight. And, your heart goes out to Denver because I guarantee you that wasn't one of the better games. That's, probably defensively one of the poorer games of the year. And, what a bad time for it to happen to those girls. And you sure feel sorry for them. And they've obviously had a great season getting here to the regional final. And they've got a fairly young team. So, they'll work on that thing and think about it. And I'm sure they'll put work in the off season and try to get back here at the end. They've done it 5 years in a row, so they know what it takes to get to this situation. But, you look at that Cascade crowd out there. They're still out there on the ball diamond talking about it. And Coach Weber talked about it. There's a lot of young girls out there, too, that they'll probably have the dream of playing in a regional final this way and getting out state tournament. I'm sure with all the state tournaments that the Cascade community has had, via state track and basketball type of thing. It's just, it's nice to see it come around to another sport. And I know that Cascade community is going to get to Fort Dodge next week and back these girls from there.
And football as well. They've had consistent success in the playoffs since 2008. And it's a community that really supports their athletics. And this softball team, the latest to flourish in that now, as they will get to Fort Dodge for the first time since 1994 with a 7-0 win over Denver here tonight. As pictures and congratulations still being offered down on the field. A little family picture there, Coach Weber, and he talked about his 2 daughters, his wife, Melissa's 2 daughters, Lexi, who we heard from, the senior, and Macy, the junior, who's number 10, and a reserve player on the 17 on the roster, 2 seniors, 3 juniors, 7 sophomores, 1 freshman, and 4 eighth graders. They all combined for an effort tonight, a 7-0 win as they get back to the state tournament. One more time, the totals in this game: Cascade 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors, 9 left on, 7 strikeouts, 4 swinging, 3 looking, and 1 hit batter. For Denver, no runs, 4 hits, 7 errors, as 3 of the 7 Cascade runs were scored on errors, as 4 unearned runs, 1 strikeout, no looking, as 1 was the swinging variety, no free passes in a contest that lasted 1 hour and 20 minutes here. Good luck to Coach Weber and company next week in Fort Dodge. Hopefully things will work out and we'll be able to cover them in Fort Dodge next week, because this is a quality team, the 14th ranked Class 2A team. They add their name to the bracket, and we'll see who else is there by the time this night is over and those brackets come out in 1A and 2A and 3A tonight after those regional final games. Tomorrow night, 4A and 5A time to scan their ticket to the state tournament in Fort Dodge next week, as we'll, of course, have West Delaware softball, the Hawks, in their 6th regional final the past 9 seasons. Coach Rave making her first trip to a regional final in the orange and black West Delaware colors, her 2nd overall, as she took the Monticello Panthers to the state tournament back in 2013, as the Hawks tomorrow night against Waverly Shell Rock. Jamie Vasky and I will take the air before 7 o'clock tonight, around 6:50 or so. We'll have all the action from Waverly as the Hawks take on the Go Hawks. Waverly Shell Rock, a glossy 32-5 team with a 10th ranked team in Class 4A, and the Hawks at 25-14, unranked in Class 4A. Will battle it out. Should be an entertaining matchup. They met last year in that 11-inning thriller that we sat right here and did that last year. The Hawks got the home advantage this time around, and so it was Shell Rock with the better record this time, so they get it. So it should be another interesting matchup up in Waverly tomorrow night.
Well, when you get to this point in the season, just like tonight, you hope you bring your A game and you play well, type of stuff. And either one of those teams, if they play well tomorrow night, either one of them could win. And that's one thing that you look for as a Hawk fan, is hopefully the Hawks come out and play some great defense, get some timely hitting on offense, and I wouldn't look for that score to maybe be too high. That it'll be interesting. A very good contest. Hopefully, Waverly beat the Hawks earlier in the season. I think it was maybe the first or second tournament of the year up at North Fayette. I think they played in the tournament, and Waverly got the best of them. So we'll see if the Hawks can come back and get a little revenge for that early season loss to them.
Good moment out there as the Cascade girls. I was just going to ask you, do you know that term?
Yeah, I do because they're banning yet. I heard that because they're banning that in Disney parks and stuff. You can't take a selfie stick in there now because it's considered a weapon.
Oh, my. Well,
that's why I know what it was.
There you have it. Yeah,
there's a weapon.
Cascade ladies, Chloe Ray was out in front leading the charge of selfie stick as they were all of the team members involved. And Lindsay Dolphin came in behind like a cape. She had the state qualifier banner and hanging that up in the background. They got all those girls, all 17 of the girls on the roster, and the selfie stick was in full action there as the Cougars. They are elated, one happy bunch of Cougar girls. Some of those girls we've talked about, part of the state track championships and the state track qualifying teams have been part of the basketball state teams the last few years, but never have they gone to state in the sport of softball until here tonight. So what a feeling it is. I know for those girls, as we heard from those three girls here in the post game, is that is going to wrap it up for us tonight. Tomorrow night, we'll have West Delaware softball before 7 o'clock. Jamie and I join us for all the action right here on KMCH and KMCH.com. The rest of the week, busy as well. It's that time of year. Postseason time continues on. Thursday night, we'll have Class 1A baseball, as Bill will be back with me most likely in Edgewood at 7 o'clock. One game on Thursday night. Friday night, West Delaware boys baseball team will start their postseason tournament trail as they'll host Waukon up at the Exide Field inside the Beckman Sports Complex. Bill and I will have all that action for you. And then Saturday night to be determined, either 2A or 1A district baseball district final coming up from either Dyersville or Edgewood on, not Edgewood, that'll be another site on Saturday night that I can't think of right now, but Saturday night we will let you know where we're going to be when we find out, as tomorrow night we'll also have coverage at 5 o'clock. Trevor Hunt will make the trip to Dyersville. He will have Monticello Panther baseball. The Panthers take on the Mount Vernon Mustangs at 5 o'clock. He'll stay around there and give us updates from the Beckman-Clayton Ridge game, as tomorrow night as well. Bill Logan will be up in Edgewood for updates of that first game, East Buchanan and Starmont, and then later on he'll have updates of Maquoketa Valley and Edgehill tomorrow night from the Edgehill High School baseball field. So we have you covered like nobody else around the area when it comes to high school athletics, and we couldn't do it without the support of our great 38 sports boosters and our 32 tournament sports boosters as well. And we thank all those folks for jumping on board in the tournaments and bringing you the coverage. As that's going to do it here tonight. I want to thank Megan Hoffman for her great work, as always, back in the studio of KMCH Radio in Manchester tonight. Thanks to Mike Morrison for his help. Thanks to Stephen Wilma all season. They help us out up here when they're here and run the board and the Wilma on the mic. And thanks to my partner, Bill Logan, as we'll see you again on Thursday night. But what a good feeling it is for people that have been around good softball. And we're fortunate here with the West Delaware, who getting to their 6 and 9 years. They've been to 13 state tournaments. But you just it makes you really appreciate it when you see a program like this who hasn't been there in such a long time, and the joy and the excitement, the unsureness of what's this week going to bring, and just how good a feeling it is.
It is. There's a lot of happy people out there. They keep sticking around long enough. They might as well hang around for the fireworks.
I was just going to say, fireworks coming up.
Not that far away, only about another hour. They can enjoy some fireworks, and that's just kind of the culmination of their exciting night.
Yes, indeed. That would be a great night to wrap it up here from Manchester as the Cascade Cougars get the 7-0 win over Denver, and they'll go to the state tournament for the first time since 1994. Congrats to the Cascade softball family as that'll do it for us tonight. For my partner, Bill Logan, John Swisher saying, have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Monday night. 7-0 Cascade wins and goes to the state tournament. You've been listening to it right here from KMCH Sports.
The National Weather Service has issued a tornado watch.